Alright, welcome back to New York, and welcome back to LEGO Marvel Avengers Part 15. Today, we enter the level Earth's Mightiest, which is the second half of the Battle of New York, as presented in this game. But we start off in I guess you could say a connector scene, with Captain America and Black Widow fighting on the streets as they did in the movie, up until the point where Black Widow decides that she needs to get a ride over to where the scepter is. Right, so here's some reinforcements, and I'm sticking as Black Widow for the most part here, because there's not, well, you know, with this in melee, there's not a real big difference, but, you know, she has the ability to shoot people. And so if we were further away from these Chitauri, where that would be more useful, it would make more sense as to why I was Black Widow and not Captain America. Now, because this is an adapted part of the hub world in Manhattan, this is the only time in the game that you'll see this part like this. So you won't be able to come back with another character. So every obstacle, everything that's here, should be able to be handled by the two characters that we've got, Captain America and Black Widow. And Cap is having problems putting out flames. Let's see if we can get him to do it this time. There we go. And none of the studs that we are gathering here are going to count when we get into the level Earth's Mightiest proper. So there's no real reason to go on a destruction rampage in this section, other than I don't exactly know what I need to get out of this little section into the main level. So I'm looking for things to build. Obviously, the next thing we need to do here is that are those little Avengers markers. So we can pull out our sensor or our PDA, and that reveals that we need to do a combo move between Captain America and Black Widow. And this, of course, is the famous scene where where Black Widow jumps off of Captain America's shield and into a Chitauri chariot. We went over 1 million combined studs here, so yay for that. But this is as far as we can go on this stage as it's presented. I need to switch to Captain America and set him up on the platform in order to move on. And unfortunately, I get sniped while trying to jump over the little piece of Chitauri creature. Oh, and then we do the special move between Captain America and Black Widow normally, which looks pretty cool, but again, we're trying to do the one on the platform. So she jumps into the air, and then she goes on a chariot, and now we're off and running into the Earth's Mightiest level proper. So here's our mission briefing from Kobe Smulders.
It's going to take more than well-timed one-liners and Hulk outs to bring down the rest of those giant alien creatures. Our reports indicate.
And the first act of this particular level will involve Thor and the Hulk. And they're going to be located on top of one of those things. One of these giant creature thingies. Alright, so I took out the cutscene that showed the council calling for a nuclear strike. And we go right into Thor and Hulk fighting on... Yeah, I keep wanting to refer to these things as battleships, but they're actually living creatures. I mean, you can see some free play items there for Hawkeye. There's also the other side of this creature is accessible, so you can walk down the other side, which you'll need to do in order to pick up some character tokens. And now you see one of the downsides of having a level with Hulk. Lego Big Figures in this game cannot use their cannot build things. So if you are trying to build something, you're going to have to either switch to Thor or change into Bruce Banner. And honestly, switching to Thor is just faster. So Thor is going to be your builder for a lot of this level. Okay, and there's going to be a lot of Chitauri around, and what I try to do is that when I can, is stay as Hulk. And I'm also trying to collect some studs as we run across things, because again, we're now in the level itself. So we're getting any stud we grab brings us closer to true Avenger status. Now you'll notice that we knocked over something off the edge of the creature, and if you knock over enough of those, you can get a mini kit. We missed one earlier, so we won't be doing that here. Again, something that you can go back and do in free play without too much issue. Now we're going to rip this thing out and throw it at this Chitauri chariot, and miss. Not thrilled that I missed with that, but it doesn't seem like it affected anything story-wise. We can still keep advancing up the creature. And you can see a big thing there. We can hit that with either Hulk or Thor. And there we go. It's a combo move. So logically would be a combo move between Hulk and Thor. And since we're pretty much at the end of this creature, we're nearing its head. And we can't do anything about that mini kit because we don't have anything to blow up gray studs. This super move probably ends this part of the level. So I tried to get Thor to activate it. Unfortunately, all he does is charge up his hammer, which was not what I was trying to do, although it does allow him to shoot electricity from distance now. And Hulk can't activate it. So we're going to go and grab some more studs while the game, is not cooperating with us. And, well, see, because Hulk has got another move mapped to the B button. So it's not really letting us activate the platform there. Alright, so running out of ideas now, I decide to activate Bruce Banner because he doesn't have those issues, and yes, he does find the platform for the Hulk and for Thor. Now we can turn back into the Hulk. And we can set this up. Now we need Thor on the platform. And then we need Hulk. Hulk, of course, again, the tricky part about having multiple moves on the same button. Hulk wanted to try to rip a piece of rock out, which is his ordinary B button thing. I'm trying to get this to work. Of course, the game is throwing in more Chitauri every time that we slow down for this. So usually the way to get out of this is to press the B button really fast when it appears. And there we go. We got the move to fire. And so we will move on in our pursuit of Loki's scepter next time. I'll see you then.